Hello, friends of Spanish from Spain. I'm Reyes.
And I'm Jill.
Yes, nice to meet you. Nice to have you here, Jill.
Thank you, likewise.
Okay. And today we're going to talk about Barcelona. Barcelona was the first place that Jill visited. She was there like 1 week?
About 9 days.
9 days. 9 days, okay, more than a week. And I've been in Barcelona maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 times, so we can talk a little about Barcelona. Barcelona is the most visited city in Spain. They receive over the year like 7 million people, and they have like 1.5 million. So imagine that. And well, it is a well-known city around the world. Everybody wants to know Barcelona. And today we're going to talk about Barcelona, of course. So first, I'm going to talk about El Parque Güell. Okay? El Parque Güell is a place that you could visit. It was built by Gaudí. It is really famous. Have you been there?
I haven't.
Okay. And well, it's a beautiful park. You can be and stay, you can walk there, you can spend the afternoon, the morning. There is something really beautiful about the place. Not all the place that it's beautiful, of course. It's also the sights. You can see Barcelona. It is like in a top position of Barcelona, and you have a view of the city. I think you can see also the sea. So El Parque Güell, it's a place that you can visit. It's beautiful. I recommend to go there. Well, Jill, you've been in El Camp Nou, the stadium of football. What do you think about this place?
I thought it was really fun. And actually, I'm not that interested in sports, but I watch it once in a while if it's the World Cup or something.
I'm a Barcelona supporter.
Well, that's good. I don't really have a loyalty in that. But I used to be a teacher, and a lot of my students were really into Barcelona. So I thought, oh, I'm going to go and take a selfie for them because they'll really like it, which is a dumb reason to go. But it was worth it. It's kind of expensive. To enter, I think it was 20 euros. And one thing you want to look for is if there's a game that day. Because there's some places that they won't let you go if it's a game day. You can't go down on the field. And so I went on a game day, but I didn't want to go back, so I went anyway. And you can still go out into the stadium, you can go out into the seats, you can take pictures. But when I got there, they had an audio tour. So if you're curious, if you want to know some more facts about the stadium, you can pay for the headphones. And I think they were 4 euros. All right, the lady gave them to me for free because she thought I was Russian. And I said, no, I'm not. But she didn't believe me.
Спасибо.
That's all I know. That's the only Russian word I know too. So then I said, no, I'm from the United States. And she said, okay, well then I can't give you headphones in Spanish because Trump won't like that. And then they were laughing at me. And I think she felt bad.
Told that?
Yeah, she told me that. You can't listen to Spanish because of the Trump.
Spanish humor sense.
Yeah, definitely. So she actually ended up giving them to me for free because she felt bad for making fun of me. But there's a lot of interesting facts. As not a big sports fan, I thought it was pretty interesting. You get to go through and see a lot of things about the history of the team. And then everybody just goes out and it's like 50 people trying to take selfies. But it's interesting. I liked it.
Well, if you have to go a day that they don't play any game, probably Mondays and Fridays are the best days for that. Okay? During the weekend, from time to time they play. I mean, every 15 days they're going to play during the season, and in summer you can go whenever you want because they don't play, right? Well, thank you for your speech about. Speech is good.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Thank you for
telling us about.
Thank you for telling us about El Camp Nou.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to talk about a neighborhood, and a neighborhood that we both been there. We're going to talk about El Barrio Gótico, right? I've been I always, when I go to Barcelona, I always visit El Barrio Gótico. And it's kind of in the center of the town. And you have there, I like to go shopping there because I like go shopping.
I like to go shopping.
I like to go shopping, I was right. I like to go shopping to El Barrio Gótico because there are these second-hand stores or shops that you can buy clothes. So if you are kind of a fan of clothes, or if you like to be fashion or whatever, El Barrio Gótico is your place. Also, there is another neighborhood called El Barrio de Gracia, where you can find also stores that are cool, you know? But this is why I usually go to El Barrio Gótico, and I like it. Well, in general, the environment, the people who is there are really cool, and I like it. What can you tell us?
I thought it was really pretty too. The style of the architecture is really nice. I like that part a lot. There's some streets that you can't even drive on because they try to maintain the cobblestones, and so it has kind of a medieval type feeling. I thought was cool. I liked that.
They have horses.
Okay.
No, that's not true.
I was just trying to play it cool and say okay. I don't know.
I lie, so.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry for interrupting.
Anyway, one thing I really liked is there's interesting churches, and so if you like to look at old religious art, things like that, it's interesting. You can just pop in and look and take some pictures if you want. And in that neighborhood, I also ran into an art exhibition from Latin America. I thought that was interesting.
I didn't know that.
Like,
what
I
did
didn't
you
tell
see?
you about that.
Yeah.
No, they were just doing an exhibition about products from
Products.
Central America
Okay.
and Mexico.
Like clothes?
No,
something
like
to eat?
rice,
Rice.
beans, like
Okay.
taking it back to the earth.
Really
It was
cool.
interesting.
Really cultural.
Yeah, you had to take off your shoes to go in there.
Oh wow.
So
It will smell awesome there.
it was a wonderful time. So anyway, I just think there's a lot of interesting things if you're willing to just walk around and peek in to look at different things. It's an interesting neighborhood.
It's worth it.
It's worth it just
Yes.
to see something different.
Indeed. Another place that I really like in Barcelona, I've been there like twice, or I don't know why, because I really like it. It's beautiful, it smells a lot, but the noise that you can feel, the environment, the colors, everything there is beautiful, and it's really Spanish. It's the market, La Boqueria. It's a place, where you can buy vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, bread, and it's a beautiful place also to visit and to take or to have tapas there. As I suppose most of you know, Barcelona is a city that it has a sea, and so El Mediterranean. So you can go and you can visit the beach if you are in Barcelona. It's beautiful. There is a neighborhood called La Barceloneta. It's a beautiful neighborhood. It's worth it to visit as well. And you have the beach. I've never gone to the beach in Barcelona because probably in summer it is it's full of people, So I'm not a beach person. I prefer other parts of I prefer the mountain, or I prefer another parts of the city. But it's always plenty of people, the beach. I also recommend you to go to La Barceloneta.
I agree. I thought it was really cool. One thing I would not recommend is I went on one of those boat tours, and it's not that cool. They don't teach you anything. You just kind of go along the shore for a minute, turn around, and go back.
You have to boat?
No. I might like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've been on it's just not, it doesn't go anywhere that interesting. It looks like it's in an industrial part.
Yes. Okay.
So
Don't do
I
that.
don't recommend that one. But walking along is really, really pretty. And there's a lot of interesting things. They have some food trucks. There's a lot of restaurants that are on the shore, and it's nice.
Well, and to finish this video, I'm going to teach you a saying, a Catalan saying, in fact. They say, there is a common saying in Spanish, or in Catalan, that not only Catalan people use, also people in other places, in other parts of Spain or of the state, they also use. Is Barcelona es bona si la bossa sona. Barcelona es bona si la bossa sona. It means that Barcelona is good if your pocket is plenty of money, if you have money. So, what do you think about that? Do you think Barcelona is an expensive city, or?
I think it depends on where you're coming from. True, because I'm coming from living in Washington, D.C., so it didn't seem that expensive to me, but maybe if you live somewhere a little bit cheaper, it might be. But, that being said, there's a lot of things you can do that don't cost any money. Mm-hmm. You can just walk around the city and it's so pretty. Go to parks and go to different places that don't cost anything.
Go to the beach in summer if you like beaches.
Exactly, and so it doesn't have to be expensive. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not a place to have a vehicle there, to have a car, because you have to pay. It's difficult to park in the city, in the most popular places of the city. So they have good transport there, right?
The metro is great. It's one of the best metros I've ever been on.
Metros, really buses, dependable. Taxis. So it's better if you move with this transport, and also walking, because it's a beautiful Barcelona. It's a good city to walk.
It is. Everywhere you go, there's something pretty to see. That's my experience.
Okay, that's our experience about Barcelona. Thank you very much for your kind words. You spoke really well about Barcelona. Barcelona is really grateful with you.
My pleasure.
And we have to say goodbye. Thank you for following us. Share our videos if you think they are going to be appreciated for others. Give us a like as well. We are in YouTube and also in Facebook. So follow us in Facebook if you want to learn Spanish, because this is a Spanish channel to learn Spanish. That's it.
All right.
Okay. Bye bye.
Adiós.
Hasta luego.